Lego head. Once again, stinking at the Emirates. The carpet. Pat. Bring on that Letty. And best believe we're getting smoked. That's for damn sure. Pack. But you said we were going to lose tonight. Well, we should have lost in the first leg, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And if they were better with their passing and took their chances, remember David Raya gave the ball straight to them. They should have scored from that. But they didn't. It is what it is. But anyway, what's squaning people? Nat here, live and directing in full effect, baby. Cold chilling, calm as a motherfucker. Have my pizza. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will never miss when I go live and directing in full effect or when I upload the next video. Best believe that. Big up to the 2 live viewers. I'm going to get straight into the comments. Big up, Manny. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up, Manny, bruv. Each and every single time. That was a stink fest. And yes, it will end there. Don Diego will slap Lego head like the bitch that he is, bruv. Getting spanked by his daddy. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up, Unique, aka Antonio, bruv. Much love, brother. Yeah, no, that was complete garbage, bruv. Like and subscribe when you get in. Best believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's get into the game, bruv. Is anyone really surprised how we played, bruv? Anyone really surprised that we went there to just settle for a 0-0, bruv? I mean, we all had a go at one point in time, back once again for the Renegade Master and all that, Jose Mourinho for doing that shit. But fuck me. Like, Lego head takes the cake on that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? We were getting corner after corner after corner. I think the game ended up with 14 shots and only a couple on target in the whole fucking game. Kai Havertz, that donkey, the fucking scumbag, just kicking it out for a corner. Madueke did that in the first half as well, I believe. Stinker and fucking hooked. Ebrieza, poor performance. Gyökeres, anonymous yet again. But back to the donkey, bruv. Yeah? Celebrating, getting a fucking corner. Forget corner, because that's Ola's thing. Big up Ola. Do you know what I'm saying? My thing is corner. Do you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. The real ones know what I'm talking about. That's what Arteta's on, bruv. That's his currency. Do you know what I'm saying? Corner. Do you know what I'm saying? Bored out of our fucking minds, cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but cheers, guys. Semi-finals. And to be honest, I don't give a shit. I want this manager out regardless. We're not winning the Champions League. You saw what Bayern Munich did, yeah? You saw what fucking Bayern Munich did, right? They beat Real Madrid in the end. It wasn't the most convincing, but that was a far superior game. 2 juggernauts of world football, European football. We saw a bit of that last night with Atleti and Barca. Proper teams, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyone believe that we're going to win the Champions League? Because from what I see, as stinky as it is, them players have performed better in the Champs than they have in the Premier League. Need I say any more? Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Big up Static in the building. Do you know what I'm saying? Keep hitting that like and subscribe, people. Boring. Very fucking boring. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, man. You know, Mosquera at the back, he weren't great, but still better than Benjamin White, aka Ben Shy. Ben finitoed, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Hincapié. First time we've seen him in about a month or two. Oh, but we got him back at the right time. Have we fuck, bro? Have we fuck? Do you know what I mean? It's like this is what I don't understand. Yeah, Lego head is still the enemy of football, anti-football heritage, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You think after getting through to the semis tonight of the champs that we're going to beat Man City? We will try and play the exact same way, but the performance levels will be a lot less. City will be there licking their chops tonight. Best believe. Best fucking believe that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm still predicting a 5-0. I think it's more likely that it's going to be 3, but at this point, I don't give a fuck. Whether we win, lose, or draw, I want this manager out. I'm at that point now. You know, win the dog. Has anyone seen Win the Dog, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Win the Dog might have been part of that breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because I heard Guns say earlier when he was doing the show with Rants. Guns, fucking hell, man. You're funny, man. You're still funny. You know, you got to give credit where credit's due. Unlike this fucking fraudulent cunt of a manager, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Win the Dog has been missing. Has anyone seen Norgard, bro? 56 minutes of Premier League football. Not many minutes of Champions League, even though he's had more. And cup competitions, League and FA Cup. It is the history of the ass now. Of the ass now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where we're at. That is exactly where we're at, people. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Terran, BBK Sports. Big up, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah. What I'm saying is this is still a pile of shit. I didn't celebrate after the full-time whistle. Oh, how negative, how toxic and negative. Yeah. Oh, but you got it wrong. You got it wrong. Get fucked, cunt. I've been right about this manager from day fucking one. We're not winning the league. And if he somehow does win the league, yeah, we know he's going to stay. But for some goddamn miracle, this is what I said earlier. Big up Antonio, Farteta out, abso-fucking-lutely, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is what I said earlier on Rashid's channel. Big up Rashid. Like and subscribe to him. I said it on Gianni's channel. Like and subscribe to him. Both fucking proper Arsenal fans. Proper G's as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, right? We need the football gods to intervene, bro. The football gods need to speak. And they will be heard. They will be heard. Best believe. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this can't carry on. Not even just for the sake of Arsenal. The sake of football. World football, bro. All these hipster, stinky-ass fucking managers. And to be honest, even the best ones, yeah? We need to take the limelight off the managers. Bring it back to the players and the fans, bro. I would say more so the fans. Let's go back to basics. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm all about. Go back to fucking basics. Do you know what I mean? That's what we need to do, right? Bring it back to basics. And then and only then, maybe football will be saved. Maybe. You know, Bayern got over the line. You know, I don't know. I still back them to win it, but PSG, man. PSG. They beat Liverpool very convincingly. Clean sheet in both games as well, bro. Not even Bayern have managed that. The question is, will Bayern outscore PSG over 2 legs? That's going to be the real question. And let's be honest, Luis Enrique is a better manager than Vincent Kompany. But Vincent Kompany, right, I would say he's got better wingers because Luis Diaz and Elise are better than Barcola. As much as I rate Cavra's a fucking baller. Desiree Doué is pretty good as well, but their wingers are top. Do you know what I'm saying? And you got Serge Gnabry. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That will be mouth-watering tie. The Arsenal Atleti stinker, bro. Absolute stinker. But Don Diego knows how to play ball. They've been attacking this season. So they'll do something similar to Sporting. The only difference is they'll do it better. They're reaching the Champions League final. Best believe that. I agree, Antonio. Bayern will win the Champions League. And if whoever wins out of PSG and Bayern is winning the Champions League. Atleti are the dark horses. I wouldn't be surprised, and I would love them to win it. But at the same time, I just can't see them beating Bayern or PSG in a one-off game because they're not as resolute at the back. That's the only problem. PSG have already won it. Bayern have got players that have been there and done it. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to have to see. We're just going to have to see about that. Big up, Natster. I told you Arteta played out for a draw. We aren't beating City this Sunday. We're not winning the Champions League under this manager, and City will win the league. Arteta out, bruv. 100%. 100%, bruv. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Coutinho and Jean Neves are fantastic. Yeah, of course. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the link out. 12 live viewers, peaked at 13. Big up to each and every one of you. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up. Always a pleasure, never a chore, as I always say. And yeah, time to have your say, people. I know there's going to be at least a couple that want to speak about this shit show of a performance. Even Stink would say that stinks. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people. Cheers, guys. Fucking hell. Manny, big up, brother. What'd you make of that?
Oh, boy. A stink fest and hooked. And to think we had a much better semi-final going on at the same time. Real Madrid very nearly pulling off the mother of all remontadas, only for a stupid red card to derail all of that. And I was here stuck watching Arsenal stink it out. And what really struck me, Nat, was that in both legs you could see why Sporting just weren't able to beat us. You know, they did have that remontada against Bodo Glimt, but if you see in both legs, whenever they tried to start an attack, they just didn't have the composure with the ball. On more occasions, they'd, try to play the ball a little bit too quickly, and, some of their teammates weren't able to receive the passes. The passes went, all over the place, and they just couldn't match our tempo. But if they had their shooting boots on, we would have gone behind. And I think quite a few of these players who I can't say we, who have been gassed up all this season have started to show that they could be calamities waiting to happen. I think William Saliba had a dreadful game in comparison. Antonio, James, big up to you boys.
Yeah,
and, that was a poor giveaway, I think, from Saliba, and he also wasn't really at his most composed. I think Christian Mosquera had a very good game at right back, and it could very well be that at least defensively going forward, he keeps that position to himself, because at least maybe if he had played against Bournemouth, he wouldn't have had Adrian Truffet and other players, going past him at all times. But Benny Blanco is done. And I'm just glad that Declan Rice survived, but none of his corners were pinpoint. And Madueke, he runs all the livelong day, but again, that's all he does. Anyone who says that he's an improvement on Noni Madueke needs to get, Ethan Waneri needs to get their heads examined. Noni Madueke is just a slimmer Adama Traore. And David Raya. That's 2 games where he's made 2 ugly mistakes and they haven't been punished. But one of these days, this bugger's going to cost us a trophy. And all these fans who, glaze over him will start seeing the light. But again, as AFC 87 says, the buck stops with the manager. And what was it that he said? I'm on fire. I was born in a flame. My mama said that everyone would know my name.
I'm Manny fire. There's not even smoke.
Exactly. And let me see if I've got the tweet. Yeah. I'm the worst you've ever had. And if you think I'm burning out, it's because I'm bad. I'm on fire, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on fire.
It's on fire.
I hate that song, and I'm sure our American friends will tell you that Fireball is another name for a cinnamon-flavored whiskey. Do not even think of trying that. Disgusting.
Yeah,
and
man.
the end result is that we've stunk our way into the semi-final, but anybody who thinks that we've got a chance against the likes of Atletico Madrid in the semis, I'm sorry, but this is where the story ends. He's broken our heart again. Michael learns to rock. If you know, you know. So my immediate concern now goes to Sunday, and I'll tell you what, Pep Guardiola will be seeing all of this and licking his lips at the prospect of playing against us. Because simply put, there is nothing in this team right now to suggest that we're going to give them any threat. And if you remember, City had a makeshift defence in the League Cup final. But Mark Gahey and Abdelkader Kusanov, they formed a pretty decent partnership. Antoine Semenyo, he might very well end up having Piero Hincapié on toast again. Haaland, Marmoush, he can do the fandango.
Turkey.
Yep, Cherky, more keepy uppies.
O'Reilly.
I'm dreading it.
O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah, O'Reilly. Oh, really? O'Reilly. Yep, that's another threat. But I'm going to say this right now. If you throw Mikel Arteta into the River Thames, he's going to come out with a trout in his mouth. I just hope that all this talk about him certainly being offered a new deal won't be true. And I believe it was Shane who said that, the reason why the club might be hesitating is that they do want to see how the season pans out. And we've had favourable draws in the League Cup, in the FA Cup, and now in the Champions League. And if we fail to win any of these three, if we fail to win this league after, being so dominant, supposedly, then that just sums up Arteta as a manager. And they're going to say, I'm sorry, but to hell with it. We're not going to give you a new contract. We're not going to give you another new contract and have you stink the gaff out. And if it's time to sack you, shell out a great deal of money in severance pay. No. If you don't win anything, we're letting you go and we'll pay you a year's severance and that's it. I just hope that, the board and Berta and everyone else will be a lot smarter than many people will give them credit for. But all we can do is just wait and watch. And I'm really dreading, playing City. I think City look really imposing. They look imperious. These are scary times, really. And I don't like horror films. And that's me.
Yeah, well said, Manny. Well said. Andrea Mafios, a bad boy Berta, needs to do his fucking job. Same with Kroenke and all that. If not,
I bloody hope so.
I'm in the football gods. Antonio, man like Antonio, big up, brother. I think it's the first time on this channel. On debut!
I've made my bones. Yes!
On debut, as I say. Do you know what I'm saying? Manny, you'll know what I'm talking about. All the rugby fans and all of that, But yeah, Antonio, what do you make of that absolute shit show, bro?
Well, thank you, Nat, for having me on your channel, by the way. Like, a first time, made my bones. Now I'm part of the Nat channel family, yes. And, shout out to the panel as well, like the esteemed panel. Bruv, I've never been so bored in my entire life. Seriously. I was down my sister's, having dinner. I literally had to keep myself awake at the dinner table because I was watching on my phone because obviously the TVs were taken up in my sister's house. And it was just a bore fest. It was trash. No overlapping from the fullbacks, apart from Hincapié a couple of times, but that kind of died down. Madueke, useless. Martinelli did one good run in the first half where he outpaced the fullback, left foot cross, that led to nothing. But you thought, okay, let's see more of that. But no, what happened? Became predictable, died out. Who else? No creativity in midfield from Eze. I know he's not fit, but it is with us. Gyökeres being taken off in the 55th minute. Sad indictment of how far he's fallen, by the way. Jesus coming on. trash. Havertz coming on, trash. What else? Saliba having a hard time against Suarez, especially in the first half. Raya, as Manny mentioned, bozo moments. You know, like where one day he will be caught out if he doesn't like buckle up his ideas. By the way, mate, it was boring, absolute boring. And if you watch Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, you know, tonight, that was football. If we come up against Bayern Munich, a PSG, and also let's go Madrid, by the way, in the next round. If we play like this, we're getting slaughtered. This Sunday against Man City, we're going to get spanked, pause, right? We're going to get bent over, pause. We will. We are utter shit. And this manager needs to go. He's a fraud. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing, right? And even at the end, when Rice took that last corner, you know, where it just curled or just out, it's like you know, he had nothing left. And you know, the way he walked away from that corner flag was like, oh, whatever. Yeah, you know, I'm knackered. It's utter trash, guys. It's not sustainable. But unfortunately, like, you know, I'm just hoping that he leaves or gets sacked. And God forbid, Manny, no extension, please. Just don't, please. Just no extension. You know, if he wins any trophies, yeah, okay. If you know, for enough, you know, Arteta, I will praise you. Well done. But you know what? Leaving a high now. Just go. No extensions. No nothing. New manager. Fresh ideas. Get rid of Deadwood. Sort out the flipping salary structures and all that, right? And like you said, Nat, Berta, mafioso, Berta, do your job, because as you said, Nat, if this fraud stays, gets an extension, we are on to Berta and the Cronkies. Know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like we mentioned on Johnny's channel, if we were given loads of millions a year, we would take it. Of course we would. So if Arteta does get an extension, I don't think he could be blamed anymore. Well, apart from managing the team and the football that we were playing, we'll blame him for that. But in regards to like getting a higher pay, we won't blame him. We would all take it. So then it'll be down to Berta, and it'll be down to the Kroenkes after that. We'll be on to them. If Berta stays, that is, because if Arteta gets an extension, will Berta stay? That's the question. So it's a mess. Injuries, like I said, danger zone, right? Ethan getting loaned out where he could have been more useful than Madueke, by the way. You know, with that tight hairband, think he's Ronaldinho. Piss off, yeah. And also when Darman came on, he didn't do much. But look, he's a 16-year-old kid. I'm just hoping that the pressure not get to this kid, because he's a real talent. Do not ruin his kid, please. He's 16 for crying out loud. Still doing his GCSEs or something. You know what I mean? It's an utter garbage, guys. That's what I can say about tonight. Utter garbage.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that. My thing is with Madueke, £52.5 million. We would have been better off bringing back Reece Nelson, bruv. Remember that after Bournemouth a couple of years ago? Yeah? 100k a week, Reece Nelson does better than that fraud. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Noddy Madueke with his clown shoes and clown car and all of that. Then Timberland boots. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a fucking shambles. But anyway, James, big up. Thanks for being on the channel back once again and all of that.
Salute, James.
Yeah, what do you think of this performance tonight? Do you see any sort of signs, any Bayern Magians, guys, and all of that shit in regards to, you know, remotely getting through and beating Atleti in the semis of the Champions League, or even winning the league, the bare minimum, as some fans have been saying, I'm sure. So yeah, what do you think?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me on again. Big up to Antonio.
Big up, man.
Big up to Manny. And big up to that dude on the below. That's about his name. Big up. Well, tonight's game, I told you, Arteta will play out of a draw. I told you. And it was a boring game, I'm telling you now. I knew he fell asleep. Like, and Arteta was running down the pitch, like, going mad. And I told him to sit down. And he got booked for, like, arguing it.
I love that. I love that when he
Because
got booked. I would love him to get sent off, but it is what it is. Just needed one more. One more, guys.
One more, guys.
Let's go, guys.
And if any Arsenal fans thinking we can beat Atletico Madrid, you can think again. We're not beating Atletico Madrid. Because you see Atletico hammered Barca, I think Copa del Rey over 2 legs. We're nothing like Barcelona. And if you think we're beating City this Sunday, no chance in hell. And if City win the title, plays to them. Because if people were thinking like, oh, Pep is washed, and Arteta needs to go in the summer, yeah, because I've had enough of this BS. Get Luis Enrique in, and Madueke was shit today. And I told Madueke, get up on your ass, yeah, because you run into the sporting player. There was nothing wrong with him. He's just faking an injury. And Arteta bringing on bloody Jesus. And who else he brought on? The donkey as well. That looked like he gonna do something. And I didn't celebrate full time. I didn't celebrate because we were absolutely dog shit. And I'm gonna leave it at that, guys.
Yeah, no, big up, James. I hear it. I didn't celebrate at all. See, because I got a prediction wrong, there's always one in the chat, even in mine. Tiny channel, there's always one that thinks we're gonna do this. You know, Robert Lyles.
Do you
know what I'm saying? But
as a
truth of the matter is, we will see in May, bro. We will see at the end of May where we're at. Exactly, yeah. Guna Gaz, I think it was Guna Gaz, or Kaz rather. Basically, just bear with me. I've got that mutant Wi-Fi at the moment for some reason, and the laptop's a bit old, but it is what it is. but basically, yeah, Guna Gaz, yeah. Like, have the same energy in May. Just have the same energy, yeah. We don't win the league and the Champions League, yeah. I want to see you here, right now. Well, not right here, right now. But back once again, right? I want to see you there in May, yeah? See you there in May when we ain't won fuck all, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Have the same energy. Be consistent. Because there's one thing that I hate more than liars. It's hypocrites, bro. Don't be a fucking hypocrite, yeah? We win nada, I want to see you have the same energy. And if you don't, and you hold your hands up and say I got it wrong, then fair play. Fair play. That's all we ask from these top gooners, from these Arteta sexuals and all that. Arteta inners. That's all we ask. If you get it wrong, don't be afraid to say I got it wrong, innit? Don't be afraid to say you got twanged, innit? Everyone's been twanged. You know what I'm saying? We've all been twanged by an ass chick. Do you know what I'm saying? At least once in our life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens. It happens. It happens. It's happened to me on more than a few occasions. It is.
I haven't.
It happened to me.
Fair enough. Apparently, I'm the gaffer. According to Kaz, I'm the gaffer, innit? It's my fault. It's my fault. It's your fault, Manny. It's your fault, Antonio, James.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all our fault, guys. It's all our fault, guys. You know
it's our fault, guys.
So well.
Here's the thing. This is the funny thing about it. Having the same energy. I've been very consistent. Say what you want about me. Look, I'm not rattled. I'm as calm as you can be. I'm still my same old self, yeah. But the truth of the matter is, right, yeah. I've said even recently, new evidence can change opinions. Do you know what I'm saying? New evidence, opinions can change based off of new evidence. However way you want to say it, right? Yeah. I said, about a month or so ago, yeah. If Arteta wins the Champions League, I'll keep him for another year. Do you know what I'm saying? And then we'll assess it at the end of next season. Now I'm at the point where it doesn't matter what he wins. I want him gone because he's running these players into the ground. Clearly, you don't get that. But again, you guys are always late to the party. It is what it is. And also on top of that, this guy is losing his mind in every press conference, in every pre-match interview, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? All of these fucking theatrics, doing the TikTok fucking chart, AI chants and all that bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just nuts. Big up Furioso. Big up Furioso.
Furioso, big up, man.
It is what it is. Like, just wait. That's all you have to do with these guys. Just wait till May. And on that note, because you have been waiting patiently, my brother, big up Tarbo, another one on debut. We have two tonight on debut. Big up, brother. What do you make of this performance tonight?
The fire, guys. The fire.
Hi guys, how are you? How are you guys? How are you guys?
Hey, big up, man.
I'm good, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for the welcome. Yeah, I've got a couple of questions. That's booming in my head at the moment, right? Yeah. Do you guys like, in terms of Arsenal, you guys have like entrusted so much on a young kid who's only 16 years old, and I'm definitely sure he's not even earning more in terms of like your wages and all. Still being taken care of parents, but then the people that are earning the most are the ones that are not performing. How do you guys feel about that? Like, actually, like deep it in your hearts. How do you guys feel about that?
For me, the fact that we're giving players ludicrous contracts, and a lot of it is down to this manager. I'm sure Gunakaz and many others would disagree, but let's be honest. This pattern's been going on for years. Like even under Arsene Wenger, it was bad then. Don't get it twisted. But Arteta's taken it to another level, because even with Andrea Berta stepping through the door, you know, Madueke 150k from 50k. Do you know what I'm saying? Calafiori from what is it, 12 grand to 120. We 10 times his wages. 10 times. No other club does that. If Arteta's not our manager, that doesn't happen. I'll go as far as say we don't even sign him. And even if we do sign him, he's not on that money. Tell me that's not Arteta's influence. I dare anyone to say that's got nothing to do with Mikel Arteta. Yeah? He's made error after error after error. And with the whole super high wages, the fact that we're struggling to get rid of them and the fact that we've ripped players' contracts in the past, aka Oba, Ozil, I think we did the same with Saka as well, and we've done it with others, yeah? This will keep happening until the majority of fans are just like, whoa, hang on a minute. This has gone far enough. You know, we can't keep rewarding mediocrity, which is failure, by the way, yeah? Like, if you think we're going to win the league, even at this point now, that's one thing, yeah? But don't be shameless. I have a feeling this guy's trolling, but it is what it is. Either way, whether you actually
I've got a funny feeling about this. Where like, in this Champions League, when they were speaking about when he was in the press conference, there was rumors around Arteta being on a new contract extension. I'm assuming. This is my theory, right? Arteta gets past Atletico, and then they say he's got a contract extension.
Well, if that happens, I'm watching the women's game. The Arsenal women.
That's my theory, right? Gets to the final, and then they announce that his contract extension. I don't know whether maybe that might be true or not. But then also, coming to the Sunday game, that's going to be a difficult one to comprehend, right? Because I've been watching this game today, right? I can sense the squeaky silence in the atmosphere, and there was, I'm definitely sure there were like little rumblings where like people were just not feeling the team itself. I think it's gonna even get worse Sunday. People are gonna turn against each other in terms of TikTok.
Mm.
The away fans are gonna fight, and it's gonna be a long trip to London.
Me personally, I have no sympathy for those fans, none whatsoever. Yeah, there are some in that stadium that probably are turning. There are fans in there like the Kenny Kens, DJ B's, Aaron Talk Football, and all that want him out. But all the rest of those Muppets in that stadium, the ones just the get along gang, they're the ones who back this fraud. I've got no sympathy. Every time I see them on TV doing this, doing that, like, oh no, I've got no sympathy. None. They asked for this. Be careful for what you wish for. Like in the Arsenal Biggie days. Remember that? Manny and the rest of the panel. Do you remember that? Be careful for what you wish for. This fraud is a detriment to our football club. And these 60 fans, ego, not girl, ego, stricto, yeah, negative Dan, not positive, negative Dan, and all them Muppets, Canton, Harry, all them, and even the pundits who suck up to him, they're the ones who got literally blood in their heads. I've got no sympathy.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Like for me, right? Yeah, we got too many fans that have TikTok brain. Do you know what I'm saying? Negative nannies. We're negative nannies, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? That's a new one, isn't it? We're negative nannies.
Whatever, man.
Where? Do you know what I'm saying? What are you going to say in May when we bottle it? What are you going to say in May when we bottle it? You're going to have this same energy because you're not. I'll put my life on it that you won't.
I hope we lose the league.
I'm not vexed. I will just be chilling like this, smoking that told you so pack for over 6 years. You care more about this manager than you do about this football club. You cannot even deny it. You cannot even deny it. Don't give me that bullshit. We gave it all. Do you know what I'm saying? We backed this manager till the end. We just couldn't quite do it. Referees, VAR. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though we've got the most VAR decisions, yeah.
Facts.
As they always say, you cannot be bigger than the club itself. You can be a coach and then leave, but the fans will still live and still support the team itself.
Right, guys, have you noticed how the referee excuses have died down, by the way? What's happened to that? And also that as well, you said about contracts being ripped up and all this. Like I said, it's going to continue if we're not careful. Look, we're a rich club, don't get me wrong, so it may not have made a difference, but it's the principle. Loads of money that we could have got from these players in the past, the Ozil and all that, just flushed down the toilet. Contracts ripped up. I mean, what football club runs like that? Or even like a business, in a city like near Cannon Street Station or around that area and that. What business rips up contracts free? Seriously.
It just, Antonio, do you know what it is? It just screams trust fund. Arteta's a trust fund baby. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. And all these other fans that support him, that are licking his ass and whatnot, yeah. They're his babies. Do you know what I'm saying? They're his spawn of mutants, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of them, bro. I'm tired of them. They don't even bother me, bro. They don't even bother me personally. But when it comes to this football club, they're a massive part of the problem. And they don't realise this. They really don't realise this. Even right at the very end, they move like girl. They move like bitches, bro. Because bitches will never take accountability. Never give you direct answers. What does that remind you of? E-girl, Christian, Stricto, Marty, Negative Dan, even though he's called Positive, you know what I'm saying? All the rest of them motherfuckers And anyone in the chat that aligns with them, do you know what I'm saying? Stay on that side. That's fine. But when we say we told you so, have that same energy on this channel or other channels that you don't agree with. But by the way, Gunakaz, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Appreciate the extra view and all of that. Means a lot. Breaks my heart. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, but
Can I say
without further ado, just very quickly, without further ado, because he has been waiting patiently, to be fair. Big up, Todd, my G. Do you know what I'm saying?
Big up, man.
Arteta out our season, bro. Absolutely. What do you have to say about this absolute diabolical stink show of a performance? Even Stink would say that stinks. Do you know what I'm saying? Word to fat bastard. Do you know what I'm saying? Fat bastard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Can we speak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was hard to watch tonight, as well as last Saturday against Bournemouth. Fair play to Bournemouth. Heard lots of excuses from the up top Reds, or top Muppets, as I would like to call them, making all excuses. And tonight, I would expect Pep would have watched that game with his boys and probably made them go out to a pub and get pissed. Because they don't need to do anything on Sunday. They will wreck us easily. That League Cup final has fucked this season up. Mentally.
Yeah, 100%. I was saying that from for the longest, to be honest. Like, we don't win that League Cup final, we ain't winning nothing. Lo and behold, out of the FA Cup, lost the League Cup final. League looks like it's going down the fucking shitter, and we ain't winning the champs. If anyone thinks that we're gonna win the Champions League, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Good luck for the rest of your life. All the best. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not a dickhead, but at the same time, like, anyone that's that delusional, that doesn't live in reality, in a weird way, I kind of rate it in a way. But at the same time, it's just like, we can't condone it, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? We're not going to allow, as an example, a family member that's clearly struggling, you know, who's a nitty and all of that shit, a drug addict, to just keep encouraging that behavior. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, you can't be positive for the sake of being positive when there's nothing to be positive about. You got to give us a reason to back you in it. What you're saying, Kaz and others, is like, well, we just have to back it because he's here. Okay, by that logic, right? Yeah. If anyone just strolls into your yard unannounced, do you say, oh, but it takes time. It takes time. I'm gonna have to back it. Do you know what I'm saying? He's here now. She's here now. I just got to trust the process, innit? You wouldn't do that. And if you would do that, that's very disturbing, innit? It's the same thought process. It makes no sense. Why? And here's the thing: it's a rookie, bro. He was a rookie. He had no managerial experience. You, Antonio, James, Tarbo, Todd, Manny, we could all have done what Arteta did, bro. And I'll put my life on it in terms of, with £1 billion spent over 6 years, that we would actually do better. We would get more out of them players. We wouldn't run them players into the ground. Do you know what I'm saying? Arteta's a complete cunt, mate. He's a complete cunt.
He is.
And if you look up to that fucking narcissistic little prick, Jim Jones, Captain Black looking ass motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, right? Then that says a lot about you, and more about you than it does to me or anyone else on this panel or anyone else in space that is more realistic. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, we live in reality, yeah? We live in reality. Go on, Antonio. Go on.
No, I want to ask one question to those fans, to Bank's manager, and to that guy in the chat. Yeah. If actually, let me ask that guy in the chat. Yeah, the one who's trolling. If you, the one in the chat, I'm talking to you, by the way. If you had a business, right, and you probably employed me, just for example, right? you employed me and I wasn't meeting my targets in 6 years, or even, let's say, in 6 months, what would you do? Would you keep me? Or would you maybe give me a warning, verbal, written,
Declan
whatever,
Rice, dude,
report me to
Declan
HR,
Rice,
whatever,
overcooked.
and then eventually get rid of me? What would you do? I want him to answer that. I want to see what he says.
This is diabolical.
Antonio,
You have to control
Antonio,
it. So I have to
Antonio,
say this, just very
Antonio.
quickly. Yeah.
Ant-
Oh, sorry.
okay.
Do you have to
Antonio,
go?
Yeah.
when you get hired
Go
for
on.
the first 3 months, they get to test run you, right? In
What
the
was that,
first
bro?
3 months. I'm saying when they
Looks like
hire
some
you in the
wage.
company, they get to test run you for the first 3 months just to see whether you
Oh, your
capable.
probation. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, three
that's the
months.
answer. The guy should answer that now. We want his answer now.
But he won't answer it, Tarbo.
He probably won't answer that. No, he won't.
Bitches
scared,
don't
that's
Because he knows. Yeah, I would fire you. Come on, man.
depends. Oh, it depends. No, but I want to address this, right? I want to address this, yeah. He's Arsenal through and through. You spelled it wrong, but whatever. I'm kind of dyslexic as well. I don't give a shit. But either way, I know what you're saying. Through and through, yeah. Arteta is not an Arsenal legend, yeah. I don't know who made you believe, other than the Lord and Savior himself, Jim Jones. Do you know what I'm saying? To make you believe that he like he is the greatest thing since sliced bread, body of Christ, and all of that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if you honestly believe, this is beyond laughable for me. Like I don't believe what I'm seeing, bro. If you're not a troll, God help you, mate. God help you. God help you if you're not
God
a
help
troll.
you.
Do you know what I mean? Through and through, I'm beyond baffled. You've
no
almost taken me out. You've almost taken me out with this comment.
You
Yeah,
help them.
he's not even a Rangers legend. He's not an Everton legend. He's not a Sociedad legend. He came through at Barca. He was at Barca for a little bit, and everyone thinks, oh, he's going to be the next Johan Cruyff in managerial terms. He wasn't even that as a player. He was a panic buy, bang average. Yeah.
So
he
he's
didn't
like,
contribute anywhere near as much to the FA Cup wins, right? People forget that shit. I don't. We don't. Do you know what I'm saying? And thirdly, as a manager, how can you back someone that's never managed before in their life? It's pure lunacy, bro.
Mm.
The greatest of respects, you're a fucking idiot. You're a douchebag, bro. If you back a manager, would you actually honestly back a manager, a CEO that's never done that in their life with a company that you trust, or better yet, a company that you own? Would you trust a manager? Would you trust a person who's never managed, never been a CEO, to manage your company, or to manage a company that you rate, respect as a customer? Yeah, however way you want to look at it, that's never done it before. Never done it before. Because this whole thing that Arteta is so great. Oh, he was an amazing player. Oh, he was
wasn't.
a
No, he
midfield.
wasn't.
Like, what the fuck are you smoking, bruv? What the fuck are you actually smoking?
or drinking.
You have to
Nat,
you have
speaking
to
of
be-
companies, yeah.
Go on,
Speaking
Antonio.
of, sorry, guys. Speaking of, and I'll shut up in a minute. Speaking of company, yeah. Buy a minute company. Get him in to replace Arteta.
Yeah, company, yeah. I would take him.
Mhm,
If
yeah.
he wins the Champions League, I would take him.
He's got more experience. He's had more
Yeah.
experience.
He
than
won
Mikel
more
Arteta.
trophies than Arteta.
I think he'd be the next City manager, though.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but apparently,
Fine.
the reason why he's got the contract, or there's contract talks on the table for a renewal, is that all the other top clubs are looking at him, looking at
Could be
him. They want him. Yeah,
But I don't think
Yeah.
all the top clubs would be going for him. But I
PSG
think
aren't going to go in for him. Real Madrid is definitely not going in for him. Barca won't have him.
PSG.
Juve wouldn't even have him.
I
Bayern
think
won't have
they
him.
won't have him.
Do you know what I'm saying? City ain't going to have him. That's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
no.
Won't take him.
Arteta can go
I wouldn't
to
take him.
in the championship.
We've
together.
named like 7 clubs,
There you go.
7, 8 clubs, 7, 8 clubs, top clubs, elite level clubs, historically, that would not take Mikel Arteta.
No way.
Yeah,
No.
I've said,
Hey, Bafsi,
I've
my
said
local
for the
they won't
longest,
take him either.
2
So
to 3 years time, yeah, he will be on TalkSport / Sky Sports, yeah. He'll be sitting along with them other motherfuckers
Yeah.
in the failed manager's chair. That's exactly where he's going to be. Do you know what I'm saying? He's basically a snake oil salesman. He's probably one of the best snake oil salesmen I've ever seen in my life.
He's clever.
Artist in world football ever. He's been failing up, bro. £15 million a year, bro. He don't need to work another day in his life, bro. Don't need to work another day in his life. If we all did that, we'd be laughing too. I hear it. But to the detriment of our football club, if you think this is acceptable, brother, and you think he's a Arsenal through and through, like you say, yeah, you're living in a land that's beyond cuckoo. Do you know what I'm saying? Beyond cuckoo, bruv. Like this is beyond embarrassing. Like this is farcical. This is absolutely diabolical. There is no defending this. You cannot keep defending the indefensible.
I'm not defending
You can't
that.
keep defending the indefensible no more.
What he should have done, that, yeah. He should have done what Cesc done. Manage like mid-table teams. You know, build yourself up. Maybe manage at Everton or maybe manage your Rangers, and build your CV up. That's what you should have done.
Yes.
But instead, what he did, he went from one deep end to another deep end, and he's drowning.
Declan Rice looks finished.
Do a company like be like company.
Oh, you mind the ref?
What
He
is
looks
this
gone.
Yeah, listen, hang on. I'll take a bet. Yeah, here's the thing, right? If you take that bet, you're gonna lose.
Yeah,
You'll lose.
Yeah,
you are going to lose. Yeah, save your money. However much you got, I don't care. I'm not one of them guys. I don't.
You know what, man?
Save it.
We lose the league. I hope we lose the league.
For seven
if you bet me that we're going to win the league, and I say that we're not, and I know that we're not,
I'll have to say we're not going to win the league.
You will lose money, bro. Those players don't have the energy, they don't have the mentality, and this manager is a fucking lunatic and has been lost the plot. He's lost the plot for time, innit? But especially this season, with the shit that he's talking, you are beyond twanged, bro. You are a super sim. I'm not even going to say cuck. You are a super sim. Because at least cucks know their place, bro. At least cucks accept their cucks. They know where they're at, innit? You're a super sim, bro. That's exactly what you are. You're a super sim. It is what it is, you know, but a lot of our fan base are super sims, yeah? They're super sims. They're cucks in the closet, cucks in disguise, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That is exactly what you are. You accept all of this shit, and when it goes a bit tits up and you're trying to defend it till the wheels fall off, as you say, Antonio, till the cows come home, now you want to get upset and a little bit pissy with me while trying to troll me at the same time. Either way, I'm not falling for that. I'm not buying that. None of us are buying it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Nat, sorry guys, if not mistaken, it said Gunnar 84, which means he was born 1984, which he's 42? Makes him 42, isn't it?
Older than me.
That is heartbreaking because he grew up in an era where we were winning trophies. George Graham settings, Arsene Wenger. Yeah, there was seasons where we didn't do anything, fair enough. But that Gunnar Kaz
conveniently,
grew up in an era where we
were singing
trophies.
Rice Baby or anything like that nowadays. What's
That's
happened there
heartbreaking.
then?
Disappointing.
Guys, we're on for a quad because we might be finishing second 4 times. Quad, guys. The quad, guys. 4 times.
The only real quad is the fact that we've been second 4 times, bro. That we've bottled.
That's what I mean.
That's the only
quad.
That's what they're really saying. But you know, it is what it is. You know, Kaz. Yeah. With all due respect, I'm not even trying to be a prick. Yeah, get your head examined. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you are 42, and you're thinking like this, it's not looking good, bro. Get yourself out. Yeah. Get yourself checked out. If you're not trolling, and even if you are, get yourself checked out, man, because this ain't cool. Do you know what I'm saying? This is like this is screaming that you need help, bro. Seriously. You know, we all have slightly different ways where we could improve the club. This is not an echo chamber. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This is not an echo chamber. But at the same time, right, when things are that obvious and they're staring you in the face, bro, if you're afraid to face it, do you know what I'm saying, you have to take some accountability. Do you know what I'm saying? Grow at least a little bit of bollocks, be a man, and just accept where you are. Get help if you need to get help. and take it from there. Put in the work. In my own life, I'm putting in the work. Antonio, I'm sure you're doing the same. James,
Yeah.
Tarbo, Cod, and Manny as well. It is what it is. Like, you know, you said in the chat, like, what other manager is out there? I know I'm paraphrasing.
Enrique.
Come on.
Simeone.
You can't think for yourself, brother. You cannot think critically, bro. You don't question everything or anything for that matter. Do you know what I'm saying? It's sad now. It's sad. I know you're having a laugh, a bit of banter, whatever, but this is sad because you're still going, bro. You're still going, and you call it, oh my days, you call it ambition. Your manager, your manager, yeah, your manager is basically the coachman in Pinocchio, bro. Anyone that doesn't know the story of Pinocchio, leading the kids down to what is it, Pleasure Island, aka the other island that we all know, and do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and they're turning into fucking donkeys, bro. So it's not just Havertz. We've already got one donkey in the field. Most of our fan base are fucking donkeys. Drinking the Kool-Aid instead of the beer, smoking that crack instead of cigars and joints, ciggies. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the only difference, bro. You've been claimed by the coachman. You're on Arteta's Pleasure Island, bro. That's what you're on. And there's no turning back for you, bro. Because you're still going. Like, it's funny, but it's not funny at this point. Like, it's mad. It's mad, bro. Okay, so you are 42. Right, okay. Like,
I was hoping he was trolling, but he's not. Oh my God.
Then you need a doctor's appointment.
You be 42.
I am a donkey.
It's not.
he
is a donkey.
That's
Gonna be a donkey for an Arteta still after 7 years of failure.
I think it's in reverse. 4-2, but
I never wanted that guy in the first place, and I still don't want him here. Fuck off.
4-2, but in reverse. Don't worry.
Can't wait. I'm gonna have a massive party when he leaves, or if he gets the sack.
Oh yeah, bye.
Oh, I'm
and those fans been jogging with him.
Including the Arteta fans. They're invited to just enjoy their tears.
Top of the island. Wow.
Oh, yeah, James.
What? Wow. What lost league?
I'm just hoping he's trolling. I'm really am.
See, I thought when I was first seeing this, I was like, you can't be serious in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it must be trolling.
If he was a Bath fan, it might be something different.
As well, but like my days, bro.
By the way, like in regards to managers who are unavailable, which by the way, money talks. Anyone can be available. But say, for example, if there are managers like top ones who are not available, do you know why they're not available? Because we didn't go for them. That's why. We didn't allow them to go to manage Brazil and Slotty. Hansi Flick to Barcelona. That's why. We didn't even try. Even Pep to Man City, we didn't even try. That's why they're not available.
Where's Saka been for
Antonio, can I say something? Can I say something, Antonio?
Injured?
Yeah.
Can I say
already knew that one.
I think you can get the right.
I said
right
earlier. I said Rice looked fucked, and he looks like he ain't playing on Sunday. He was hiding behind that ref.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah. Go on, Tarbo. Hang on, Tarbo.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you can get the right price for the right coach, right? If you can be able to take contracts for players, then definitely you can get the right coaches.
I agree.
Where's
but
Saka been for the last few games? Is he done? He looks like he's done and dusted.
Yeah,
he's finished. Achilles now, apparently. Achilles. Done.
Yeah, he's out for the rest of the year and next.
Oh, same as Mourinho. Timber, I think he's done and dusted. Ben White looks like he's done as well. Out of the four set, because we play all four centre backs tonight. Any of those get injured, we're going to have to rely on Salmon or one of the other academy lads. Or Lewis
Project Youth. Do you remember that?
That one.
Project Youth, yeah. The only reason I is the youth, yeah. He's great records. That's it. And what I heard from TNT Sports as the game was ending, right? It was the first time Arsenal have gone to Champions League semi-finals back to back. Who fucking cares?
Who cares?
Who
about
cares?
that?
You want
Who
it?
fucking
I don't
cares?
care.
If we win it, cool. But if we
Yeah.
don't win it,
Do you
who
think
gives a
by
shit?
PSG, Athletic Madrid care about the semi-final? No, they want to win the next 3 matches. That's all they care about. Because in 3 matches' time, they're lifting that trophy up. Why are we celebrating about going back to a semi-final? What, does Arteta have a semi on or something? Fucking prick.
He got to the final and he couldn't deliver, bruv. Jimbo, do you know what I'm saying? Blew his load
What's
twice, 2-0. Do you know what I'm saying? Benito,
Yeah.
bruv. Do you know what I'm
Mate,
saying?
Arteta and his fans, boys, just need to go back to the police van, just go in jail where they belong, and leave us alone.
Here's the thing. Oh, Kaz.
Of course,
Because we were shit before Arteta.
We couldn't try because we were shit
bigger
before
managers.
Arteta. Okay. Let's address that. Let's address that right here, right now.
Yeah.
Unai Emery got us to Europa League final in his first season. What did Arteta do?
He also
Yeah?
didn't get 6 years or 7 years.
What did Arteta do? Yeah, when we were in the Europa League, when he got the job in it, it wasn't his
Well,
first
yeah.
full season. Yeah, it wasn't his first full season. He got knocked out by Olympiacos. I think it was the round of 16. Yeah. Now in his first full season, we got to the semi-finals of the Europa League. Who did he lose to?
Yeah.
Unai
Sporting.
Emery, bruv. Good evening,
Oh,
bruv. Mr.
oh,
Good evening himself. And
Villarreal.
for all the people that say, oh yeah, Unai Emery had us in 8th, correction. He had us in 5th. He got sacked when we were 8th, bruv. Arteta finished 8th when he took over. Then he was 8th again. But when he first came in, and it wasn't his first full season, right? He won the FA Cup, which bought him time. The reason why you're even remotely
That's
still
what he's
backing
doing.
this and giving it time, still, whatever, is because of that FA Cup. Without that FA Cup, you wouldn't be saying this shit. And if you are, get your head examined, son. Do you know what I'm saying? Get your fucking head examined. No, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, of course it was sad, but you don't feel it how we feel it, bro. Because we see the problems. You don't want to address the problems. That's the point. That's ultimately the point of the situation that we've been in for the last 6 years, bro, of his reign of terror. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's beyond the shambles, and it's beyond questionable at this point that this manager is the biggest problem. And let's say he does stay on, regardless of whether we win or not, it's no longer on Arteta, it's on the Cronkies. It's on Josh Kroenke, and if Andrea Berta's still here, it's on him as well.
Yeah.
If Arteta stays and Andrea Berta leaves,
That's
fair
fine.
play. All the best to you. All the best, innit? Yeah? But that means it's all on Josh Kroenke. Now, if Josh Kroenke makes that decision, it'll be the dumbest decision he's made since appointing this fucking clown in the fucking first place. Do you know what I'm saying? Because now the heat's going to be on him. We're going to, whether it's Guns, whether it's North, and I'll regardless, I will still be on that point. I've said it on Gianni's stream. You were there, Antonio. It's all going to be on Josh Kroenke if that happens, yeah?
Yeah.
No longer Arteta in, Arteta out. After this season, I don't give a fuck about it's not even a debate for me. It never has been. I don't really debate. I don't need to, yeah? I see what I see. I know what's going on, yeah? After this season, going into next season, if Arteta's still here, whether we win or not, he needs to go. Then it's down to Josh Kroenke. You know, head on a stick settings. Do you know what I'm saying? The similar treatment that David Beckham got. The only difference is he'll actually deserve it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, this is where we're at, people. This is exactly where we're at. Josh Kroenke, yeah, needs to grow some fucking bollocks and stand up to that fucking midget lunatic, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Jim Jones, Captain Black looking ass motherfucker. And remember that you're the fucking owner and he's the fucking paid employee, cunt.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way,
£60 million a year manager that you promoted, bruv, because you're twanged, bruv. You're fucking twanged. There's no other explanation. You got sold down the river by a rookie, a fucking rookie, bruv. That's not even some fuckboy shit. That's some next level bullshit, bruv. What are we doing here? What are we doing? But this is the world we live in, innit? Just scam after scam after scam, and people still buy the same old bullshit, bro. Rinse and repeat, perpetual motion. It never ends, bro. Big up Black Crow.
Yeah,
Big
big
up.
Black Crow.
Big up.
Big up twofold as well. Reality check for us on Sunday.
Yeah.
And we'll face that Letty away from home. 100%.
Yeah.
Even at our ground, even at the carpet, we're getting boxed off the park. Because Sporting boxed us off the park tonight. They just couldn't finish their dinner. And they weren't as good as they were in the first leg on the ball. And they let themselves down. David Wright gifted them a goal. Nearly gifted them a goal. They didn't take it, bro. It was on a plate for them. They weren't hungry for whatever reason. Yeah, it is what it is. City's going to be a slaughtering, bro.
Yeah.
We're going to get annihilated. We're going to get humiliated, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, that's say 4-0.
Gooners are wetting their knickers right now, thinking Tetter's going to do the double. By end of April, it will be a massive bottle job soon. 100%. 100%.
Start last week.
100%. Do you know what I'm saying? Josh Kroenke is a neo baby parasite. I don't trust him as far as I can. But yeah, I wouldn't trust him to run my bath. Same with Lego Head. It is what it is. Wow. All right, mate.
YouTube supporters FC. Whatever.
Shiver me timbers.
Over YouTube Sports FC, then seen our fanboy.
Were you at the game tonight? Is that what you're saying? And even if you were, to me,
my man,
42 years old, man. Seriously.
Yeah. Get a life.
He took over, and let's have a look where we are and where you lot are still arguing. What's the argument?
What?
There's no argument. Not here.
Leave the owners alone. We're talking.
Leave the
You
owners.
said keep the same energy or energy? Energy. Right.
You can't. It's don't know how to spell.
What do you mean leave the owners, bro? Look, I understand you back up.
The owners' fault.
Liverpool fans, they're going after their owners because they want the slot gone. Chelsea,
Kroenke's fault.
Spurs, they want them.
Leave the owners. No. If he stays without winning anything, no, we're on the owners.
That person is.
Yeah, we're on the owners. We
We're
just
on the
said
owners
that,
next season.
You don't listen. You don't listen.
If they
You
keep
just speak for the
Arteta,
sake of
we're on the
speaking,
owners
just respond,
next season.
which is what bitches do. You just speak for the sake of speaking. You know,
And also Nat,
intent to understand. You're not even listening then.
also Nat, he didn't answer my question about like what he would do if I didn't meet my targets at his business. By the way,
Of course.
he didn't answer that question.
If they answer it, they'll never give you a direct answer.
Yeah.
More often than not, they don't even answer the question. Don't even address it, which is what bitches do. We've been, Antonio, I'm sure you've been there. I've been there. When you're talking to a fucking chick, you ask them a direct question, yeah? You're asking them direct question after direct question. You know, bombardment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't answer the fucking question.
Yes.
It's like,
They're gonna direct it back to you.
oh, you want someone who can
Yeah,
communicate.
they're gonna direct it back to you and be like, oh, why are you questioning
How
me?
about get some
Why are you
actual
doing that?
intelligence, bro? This
You
guy,
know what,
you've got no intelligence,
5
bro.
years ago.
You clearly haven't listened, you know, and as far as I can tell, you're not really trolling, and it's just sad, bro. It's sad.
You know what? I said this many times.
I'll ask you this question, Kaz. Sorry, Antonio.
Yeah, go on.
Were you even at the game tonight?
Bet he wasn't. Bet he watching it from space.
So what are you then? If we're YouTube fans, which makes no sense, because is there an official YouTube football team that I'm not aware of? Are they operating in any leagues around the world that I'm not aware of? Last time I checked, the Arsenal, yeah, not Arteta, not Arsene, Arsenal, bro.
Exactly.
Not 1996, and definitely not fucking 2019. How about that?
I've been to games at Highbury.
Talk on it.
I've been to games at Emirates. I refuse to go because of this shit. That's why I'm not going anymore.
It's a fucking shambles. Okay, so I want to put this question out to all of you guys, right? And then we'll wrap it up, right? Like my head's, it's not gone, but it's just like I just can't be fucked. I can't be fucked with this back and forth. The guy needs help and all that shit. It
You
is
sound
what
like
it is.
Arteta in a press conference.
Yeah, but basically, we lose to Man City this weekend, yeah, and we get beaten by 4-0, basically by 4 goals or more.
Yeah.
What do you think will happen? And do you think we'll still get an extension after that? Antonio,
So, what would happen if Man City win by 4 goals?
yeah, so like a 4-0, 5-1, 6-2, or even
Yeah.
more than like a 5-0, etc., etc. So more than the 4-1 that we lost to them in the 22-23 season, basically.
Right.
Do you think Arteta's still going to get an extension, or are they going to pull the plug by the end of the season, basically?
Well, personally, if we lose by that scoreline to Man City, we're done. That'd be humiliation, number one. Number two, in regards to extension, to be honest, I would say no. But I wouldn't be surprised if they gave an extension. But I'll take it. They can't. You know, if we end up with nothing, how can they? It will be negligence.
Yeah, no, I hear that. I hear that, brother. James, same question to you. Like, if we lose to Man City by 4 or more goals, so that's basically 4-0, 5-1, 6-2, or even like a 5-0, etc., yeah? Do you think we're still going to extend Arteta's contract, or are they going to pull the plug pretty much by the end of the season and it's done and dusted, and the season's over, basically?
Well, if we lose on Sunday by 4 goals to 0 against City, I hope that they don't give him another contract. If they do, I'll be on the owners next season, and I'll be like protesting, like saying, "I'm on your asses, conkies. I'm on your asses. Sack Arteta in the summer." Yeah. And if we lose on Sunday, 4-5, pull the plug on him and get a new manager in before the season to save our season.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Tarbo, what are your thoughts? Like, if we lose to City by 4 or more goals, so basically 4-0, 5-1, 6-2, or even like a 5-0, 6-1, etc. Do you think that they'll still give this manager an extension, or do you think they'll basically pull the plug by the end of the season because they know deep down the season's done, basically?
I think it's already done. They've given him a contract, as I've said. The PR will be PRing. Nothing will happen. And to be quite honest, more fans will still support Arteta. And that will only anger the people that are against the fact that Arteta needs to be out. So, all in all, is good luck for the ride.
Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Todd, same question to you, brother. We lose to Man City by 4 goals or more, so 4-0, 5-1, 6-2, 5-0, or 5-1 rather, 6. Well, even like 6-0, etc. Yeah. Do you think that Josh Kroenke and Andrea Berta, basically the ball, but mainly them two, do you think they'll pull the plug and not give Arteta an extension, or will they give Arteta an extension and be like, the show goes on, Wolf of Wall Street?
Well, I don't care what the result is. If we don't win on Sunday, a lose or a draw, I still want him sacked regardless. If the club gives him a new contract, then A, the club's fucked mentally and physically, because there is no way nobody else can watch that football. That is just boring as anything. They're making the prices go up again for however long. And I hope he walks. I think that's the only thing we've got. I don't think the club will back him. I think he will resign. But because it's the World Cup year, I think the club probably won't sack him, and I don't think he will walk. I think he'll be here next season, regardless what he does this season. Because he hasn't got the kahuna.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
God
don't have-
forbid.
Yeah, Manny, same question to you, Mudgy. If we lose to Man City by 4 goals or more, basically, do you think they'll pull the plug and not extend, or will they extend his contract and just keep this masquerade, this circus show on the roll?
They're going to want to see how the season pans out. In the minds of several people, Napster, even if we do, as expected, lose to City, people are going to say, let things pan out. City still have to play a game in hand. They're going to want to wait and see what really transpires. But it could very well end up being that the league title gets decided by the penultimate game week. At that time, I think we will have played Burnley, and City will have done their bit. I think the way we played against Bournemouth, teams now have an idea of how they can play against us in the Premiership. Stay disciplined, win their duels, and just make sure they give it to us. And if they give our midfielders the runaround like Bournemouth did, they're going to pick points off of us. So it's not just City. It could be Newcastle who do it if Bruno Guimaraes is back fit. Fulham, West Ham, other teams, they're going to want to come at us. I think they're going to wait and see what happens until the end of the season. But I'm going to tell you right now, I think there does come a time when people start to decide that enough is enough. We can't just keep, dangling a carrot in front of the fans and then snatch it away from them at the end. We can't just keep, playing so well and, making fans so happy. And then at the end, we end up losing it and having nothing to show for it. So I think everything is going to be decided. It could very well be that if we don't win anything by the penultimate game week of the season, I don't think Arteta gets to play the final week at Crystal Palace. I don't think Arteta's going to be there. He probably will be asked to leave before the end of the season. We'll have an interim manager take charge. It could be Airpod Albert. It could be Gabriel Heinze. But I do believe that things are starting to come to an end. So we're going to see. And Gunnar Kaz, you may think that it's a sad state. You may think that we're being negative. No, we're being realistic. Natster here talks about pattern recognition. The same thing for 6 seasons. You know why we always say it's always a marathon and never a sprint? You do not have a blistering start if you cannot pace yourself until the end. And this league has been poor quality. Many teams have not been doing it all well. We should have won this league as early as February or March. And here we are still sweating over Manchester City, supposedly the worst Manchester City since the days when Mark Hughes was manager. We had favourable draws in all 3 cup competitions. We lost the League Cup final. We had an embarrassing exit in the FA Cup. There is no chance, little to no chance, of us going past the semi-final stage. And you think that's good enough? I'm talking to you, Gunnar Kaz. I'm talking to you. Seriously?
You need to have some respect for us. Show some respect. We are all legends here. Show some respect.
Nets, can I say the last statement, right?
Mhm.
Can I just say one last statement?
Yeah.
Just to see that he's a troller, right? Remember, I spoke to you, Nat, on Gianni's show, right?
Yeah.
Unakaz 084, right? I said that I'm a United fan.
Alright, mate. Piss off.
Yeah, piss
I'm
off.
a United fan, right? So it shows that he's a troll, right?
Arsenal fan, Gunnar
Shows,
Kaz.
it shows that he's a troll, right?
It could be.
Hang on. Tarbo, continue. Don't worry about Kaz. I'll get to
Yeah.
we'll address
It shows
that.
that he's a troll.
Actually, I will say one more thing to him after, but go, Tobo, go on.
Yeah, it shows that he's a troll, and I'm a United fan, and I'm also a supporter of football in general. So that itself shows that he's not even 42; he's 24. In actual fact, to deep it in. So good luck, Gunnar Kanya, and good luck, guys. Thank you.
Okay, big up, Tarbo.
I'll end it by saying this briefly.
Go on.
He's not gonna. If we don't win anything and things are decided before the end, we're not going to see him take to the field against Crystal Palace. The end is nigh, and it's coming sooner than we think. That is what I believe.
The end is here. Just very quickly, sorry, if you can hold that thought, Antonio, just for one
Yeah.
You said Manny was absolutely spot on. The end is nigh, but I would go a step further saying the end is here. And I'm not even saying that he's going to get sacked before the season's over. This is a first, so fair play. But if it does happen, I'm all for it. But if that's the case, we need to sack him too now, bro. Well, after City, it won't be now, but like sack him after the loss to City. But sorry, Antonio, because I know you've been waiting.
No, it's okay. No, just one thing to that, Kaz. Number one, you're 42. Grew up in an era where we were winning trophies. Disappointed and disgusted, number one. Number two, you still haven't answered my question, by the way. And number three, we don't care about your opinions, and you have a natural talent for useless information. Thank you very much. Piss off. Go ahead, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, because that's the thing. We can have differing views and all of that, but don't be a prick. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you're going to troll, at least know your place and be a great troll, innit? If you're trying to be serious and trying to do, we're not Arsenal fans and this, whether you're 42 or 24, whatever your fucking age is, to be honest, I don't give a shit. All I care about, my only agenda, is the Arsenal Football Club become the elite club that we were promised when we knocked down that beautiful stadium, Highbury. Yeah? We were going to leave. We left Highbury to compete with the likes of Real Madrid and Bayern Munich that played tonight, by the way. It was a brilliant game, even though I didn't watch it. I saw the goals and
I saw it.
Brilliant game. Brilliant.
Yeah. So if you want 5 more years of Lego heads, Kaz, right? You've got your 15 minutes of fame. Cool. Hopefully that helps you sleep at night and all that shit. But if you want 5 more years of Arteta, basically, then you need to accept that we're no longer a big football club. Because if City win the domestic treble, they're now the 3rd biggest club. Just like that. Chelsea win 1 more, they leapfrog us in trophies as well. It's down to your mindset, your mentality, along with many others, that think like you. Just bear that in mind. If you think we're the reason why we are where we are, you are gravely mistaken. You're gravely mistaken. But you'll never admit you're wrong. I know you're tight. You're nothing new. You're nothing different. You're nothing special. You know, to me, it's just words on the screen. I'm having fun. You know, I've been here for what, an hour, 23 minutes, as it is right here, right now. Fat Boy Slim saying, you control all you like. You can say what you like to me. Do you know what I'm saying? My only thing is, if you're constantly spamming the same fucking shit over and over, trying to be like mad disrespectful and all that fucking bullshit, more so unrelated to the topic. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll get rid of you. But you know, I'll just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? You are what you are. We're never going to agree, which is fine. And by the end of May, or when this manager gets potted, like Manny said, even before the end of the season, if we lose to City by that margin, or even if we lose like 3-0, maybe, but even then, like, I want to see you here on this channel, in the chat, spouting the same old rhetoric that you've been saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Say the same bit. Be consistent. One thing I'll say about Ty, he's delusional as fuck. I disagree with basically everything that he says, but he's consistent. And yes, he'll lose his rag and all of that here and there, but there's a reason why he was best friends with Claude. R.I.P. Claude. You know what I'm saying, yeah?
Rest in peace,
As long as you're not going way too far and making it too personal, do you know what I'm saying? He's all right. Do you know what I'm saying? Guns have said it and others have said it that have been around and, you know, met with him and all of that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas you and many others, from what I see, you ain't like that, innit? You ain't like that. I already know. We don't win this league, you're not going to be here. And if you are going to be here, then I expect to be like, I got it wrong. That's what I expect from you. Hold your hands up or one hand up, say I got it wrong. But I don't see you doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway,
it's football, but it's not personal. Just say it like that.
Personal.
It should be live.
I ain't got no time.
It should be live. It should be live on May. It should be live on May, and let's see him and let's debate with him.
Yeah. if you're not at the game, that's fine. I wasn't at the game.
I
But
wasn't.
don't have
I
all
was
of
in
this we're
Manchester.
not real fans or whatever because we didn't go to the fucking game. And even if you were at the fucking game, it doesn't make you more of a fan than anyone else. Do you know what I'm saying? Most of the fans in the Emirates, a lot of them still, they think like you. You're the reason why we're in this fucking mess. It's the mentality. It's down to the fans. Me and you, Antonio, when we were on Gianni's show last time, and Tarbo as well, we were talking about this shit. It's the mentality. The only two things that can change a club is the ownership and the fan base. But more often, 9 times out of 10, it's the fan base. It was only really Chelsea that had a change in mindset, mainly because of the owner. The Chelsea fans didn't change their mindset like that, even when it was announced, like even before 2003. Do you know what I'm saying? But basically 03, 04, and then 04, 05 onwards, it gradually started to change once they were winning. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas, like, our standards have still remained, but the rest, the majority, the loud, vocal, online majority, they're way down. They've sunk so far low. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a race to the bottom. It's literally a race to the bottom. But yet we're called bottom gooners, ironically. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a race to the bottom, but yet we're called bottom gooners. The irony. But I find that hilarious. It is what it is. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
I'd rather be bottom gooners than bottle gooners.
Yeah, bottom gooners, yeah.
Yeah, but either way, I will leave it there, guys. Big up to everyone on the panel. Big up everyone that has tuned in. Big up the elite world-class level chat. And also big up Kaz for spending your night.
Shout out to you,
trying to have a go at me and everyone else. One extra view. Much appreciated. Thanks for tuning in and all of that.
Hit the like.
That's one more thing, please.
You never miss a show.
I'm on to Manny for his channel. Manny, where are you? Where art thou?
Is he pointing at me now?
Haven't gone anywhere. Just switched off my video.
Channel.
Yeah, we'll get.
Give
to
me some
that.
time. It's a hectic time right now. I promise you, in the summer I'll work on something. Yeah.
No worries, my brother.
Antonio, I'm going to start with you, but before I shut this off, Antonio, do you have your channel, sir? And if not, is there any plans of a channel anytime soon? Because you definitely deserve one and need one. If you
I've got no channel at the moment.
Oh, go on.
I'm thinking about it, but for the moment, no, I'd rather just go on panels and just shoot the breeze with you guys and other guys. So yeah, none so far.
Fair enough, mate. James, big up for coming on. Tarbo, Todd as well. Manny, big up for coming on. Much appreciated. Do you know what I'm saying? And all of that. Do you want to shout out your socials? And also everyone else can shout out their socials. We'll start with Manny first, since I
Yeah, well, first of all, Nat, thanks a lot. And as soon as I shout everything out, I have to go and sleep anyway. But if you want to catch me on socials, it's Manny Thangdarai 1981 on Instagram and Threads. It's Thangdarai 1981 on Twitter. And if you want to catch me on a few channels on YouTube, obviously I will be here on that a little bit more often. But I'm also doing a lot of work with a great channel called Upper Cherry Small Departments. We actually hosted a call-in show the day before yesterday, and we had Carl the Ruthless Gooner and Kenny Ken as our guests. So basically, Craig and I were doing a lot of talking about the game itself. And tomorrow we'll be doing a recording for a new series called Football Has a Problem, where we're talking about a lot of issues with the game today. We've spoken about rogue owners, we've spoken about VAR, we've also spoken about pundits, where we've unleashed our fury on certain pundits who we do not like. And if you check out that channel, you'll definitely get some more stuff. And yeah, nothing much else to say except I'm going to try and do some work over the summer and see if I may produce something of my own. It might be something a little bit different. But I want to say, until then, if and when anything happens, people like Antonio and that sort of few others will be the first to know. Until then, as always, I'm going to try and keep coming on as often as I can. And, if I'm busy, if I can't make it due to some circumstances, it is what it is. But just wanted to come on today and show my support. Let me say good night. God bless everyone. And all I can say is tick-tock, tick-tock. It's starting. And it's going to end very soon.
Facts.
Cheers and good night, guys.
Peace out,
Yeah,
Manny.
big up, Manny. Take care. All the best. James, do you have any socials that you want to plug?
Yeah, I do. Well, no, my Instagram, if you want to follow me, it's JimBobJoe, 1989-37. And in the summer, I might do like YouTube videos or something. Because I did like a local versus United watch along months ago and enjoyed that. So,
Fair. Todd?
Arsenal related. And
Well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
Anyone-
What's your socials, brother? And any last statements or anything like that?
It's just Todd Burge.
Todd Burge, yeah, on Insta, yeah. Bath and a bit of Arsenal and everything else as well. Yeah, great
Exactly.
content as well. Yeah. Tarbo, do you have any socials you want to plug? Because you mentioned you don't have a channel. All well and good.
No,
No problem, but
nothing
yeah.
much. I was just said I'm just working. That's all. I'm just looking forward towards the World Cup and also just also watching you guys. Maybe just doing watch-alongs, and I'm gonna be just joining if there might be any watch-alongs in terms of the World Cup. So that's all on my side. But other than that, guys, cheers, brothers.
Peace
Have a
out, my
good one.
brother.
Yeah, big
So-
up, Tarbo. Brilliant to have you on debut and all of that. Take care. All of the best. And
And subscribe to Nat channel. Subscribe to Nat.
No problem, brother. No problem.
much appreciated, brother. Yeah, NATSTER official Nat on YouTube and on Insta. They're the only socials that I got. Brilliant fucking stream tonight. Loved every minute of it. It was more entertaining. Than the fucking game tonight.
Yeah, the Netball Fest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Same on Sunday.
on that bombshell, we are out of here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Peace.
Never at shore and all of that shit.
Yeah.
Take care. Stay true to yourself, aka be authentic. All the best. Enjoy
And
the rest
raise your standards.
And Arteta,
guys after Man City. Most likely are going to beat the shit out of us, and they are going to troll us big time. Let's believe that. We are out, people.
Peace.
Arteta.